About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Hi again, everybody. Let's get you caught up with what's going on around the NFL as we close out the first quarter.
And we'll jump right over halftime and keep the game going here in Week 4. Second half kickoff, ready to go. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. The Cowboys offense and their quarterback headed out for this now. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Here we go.
They begin the drive on the ground with Allen. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. On the draw, here's Allen. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Powell. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Here's 2nd and 10. Now they'll toss here to Powell. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave them with a 3rd down and 6 to go.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. It's just a 32-yard punt with no return. And the Packer drive will start from deep in their own territory. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They'll run with Stevenson to begin the drive. And not much here as he'll get it to the 11, maybe the 12-yard line. They work now on 2nd and 9. On the counter, it's Stevenson. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
Not a ton of room available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Packers 1st down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. To throw is Jackson. They set up the screen for Stevenson. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's 2nd down. Out of the gun, they give it to Stevenson. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Now it's Jackson. Got a man over the middle, Worthy. And he's going to have a Packers 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. On the handoff, Stevenson. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line. Now 2nd and 5. From the gun, Jackson. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Here's Stevenson. And he will have the 1st down as he's brought down up near midfield. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Again, it's Stevenson. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. A gain of just 1. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now it's Jackson. Throw out wide is incomplete.
Well, this is just a continuation of what we saw in the first half. So much for the fresh start to begin the 3rd quarter. Still off-target throws, no rhythm throwing the football, and obviously no touchdown scored in this game.
35 yards that time on the punt. And the Cowboys will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it first. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. Dallas, Texas is the spot. 3rd quarter inside AT&T Stadium. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. And this is going to be a Cowboys 1st down as he'll get this up to about the 42. Back to throw. McAllister. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
They go draw here. Powell. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Operating from the gun, McAllister. That's complete to Pearsall. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that'll make it 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the Packers' 43-yard line.
Looking to throw, McAllister. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here. Back to throw. McAllister. The quick slant caught. Touchdown. Lad McConkey from 10 yards out. And the Cowboys have opened the lead up to 30. So that one his 4th touchdown catch of the game, one behind the all-time record of 5. McPherson on for the point after. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it's capped off with a Cowboys touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Green Bay's offense ready to go again. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And As you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 92 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. They go play action now. Jackson able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time. Back now in Arlington. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. On first down, he'll drop to throw. It's taken in by Quentin Johnston. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. Now Jackson. To the right side and intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. But with this advantage, this defense knew that passes were coming, and they stayed in position, Charles, and picked one off here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, what a way to cap things off, huh? Because I think this is part of the game within the game. They see the scoreboard, they see what they can accomplish, and they went for it.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. They start this with a run for Powell. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Tackle made that time by Vita Vea. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. They go again with Powell. And he'll be tackled at the 45 following a gain of just 2.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. Well, now after all of this, hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Jackson now. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Stevenson. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Cowboys' 34-yard line.
Report.
Play action. Now Jackson. This will be caught downfield by Gage. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
What ain't it?
Here's Jackson to throw. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Xavier Worthy from 8 yards out. And the Packers are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is down to 24. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And able to get this out to the 25. The Cowboys offense and their running back getting set for this. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, the win for them at this point seems pretty assured. I mean, still a decent amount of time left here in the fourth quarter, Charles, but you got the football. You're up 3 scores. They have to be feeling really good about where they're at.
I love your observation skills, partner, because I think you saw them charge onto the field fired up about another chance to get into the end zone. Looks to me like this group is ready to crush any hope left on the opposing sideline, and they want to do it with some gusto, too.
11 yards and a Cowboy first down.
That's good for a Cowboys first down.
Let's go now.
They'll go again with Benson, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Got ready.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They run over center with Benson, and they get him behind the line, so that short gain on first down quickly negated. The Cowboys on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 11. A give up the middle with Benson. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. Give them 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. A give. Here comes Benson. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. From the 44-yard line, here's a 2nd down and 6.
Let's go.
Here's Allen. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. A handoff here to Benson. And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the first down. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. On the give, it's Benson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now it's Benson. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Starting to look like this drive, it may be the final nail in the coffin.
Well, this is why you work out so hard, right? This is why you spend all that time in the offseason. This is why you have those OTAs and mini camps for these situations, these scenarios, to run someone into the ground and secure a victory.
Here now, 2nd and 4. Here's Powell. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. They run with Powell. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up. Powell. And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll run here with Benson. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
Brought down at the 2-yard line.
Benson. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 4th down here to gain. Now the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on downs. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Packer defense stands tall down by the goal line. Now Jackson back into his end zone. Catch is made. It's Schultz on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 10-yard line. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Looking to throw. Jackson.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
From the gun on third down, Jackson. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Packers first down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard. Here's Jackson. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Now a 2nd and 10. Play action. It's Jackson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Schultz. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. To throw again is Jackson. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Jackson. His throw incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th. Throwing is Jackson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. Under pressure, and down he goes. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Jackson from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same Surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Jackson will throw again. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Jackson. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Cowboys are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. For this defense, CD, that's kind of the icing on the cake here as we get to the end of this one.
And didn't you feel that they weren't just going into total prevent there? You know, they had the lead, and sometimes you fall back and you lose your aggressiveness. Not in this case. They were still making a play on the football, and look how that one turned out. They may have salted this one away.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys.